Hey guys, Riley Spanish here. In this video, I'm very excited to go over the pickups that I made today. I picked all of these cards up basically for about 22 cents each, it came out to, because I purchased them from the bulk section of a local store that I go to. They buy in whole collections at a time and don't necessarily sift through anything. I mean, they'll pull out the big hits and the holographics and stuff like that, but it always gives me an opportunity to come in, pick out things I need for my collection and things that I know that I can put in my TCG Player store, maybe sit on them for a while, and ultimately make some money on so that I can continue to purchase cards for my own personal collection. I have gotten to a point where I basically don't spend any money on my personal collection because of the cards that I flip for a little bit of a profit. So that's usually what my main goal is just to not spend very much of my personal money on the hobby. Anyways, I'll get into it. The first little pile is some miscellaneous stuff. It's a Diamond and Pearl Black Star promo Jirachi, a Charmander Delta species, and a Japanese Natu from Neo Genesis. I don't know why I picked this up. It was the only Japanese card in one of the bulk boxes that was full of Neo, so thought I'd just grab it. Why not? I do like the looks of the Pocket Monsters Japanese cards before they changed the design on the back. And then next, always tough to find E-Series cards in the wild, especially in bulk like that. But I did get this Clefable rare non-holo from Expedition, Ghastly from Expedition, Larvitar from Expedition, Spinarak from Aquapolis, and a Mr. Mime Japanese from Expedition. And this is right around when they changed the design on the back, which is still the way they look to this date for Japanese cards. And I'll move on to Gym Heroes. Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge were going to be the next sets that I try to complete outside of the first four, so Base, Jungle, Fossil, and Team Rocket. Pretty much just buying all the non-holo cards for all of those sets. Now, last night I did order all of the non-holo cards I needed for both Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge. Somewhat disappointing that I did that since I found so many of them today, but at the same time it gave me some additional knowledge that really helped me out when deciding what to pick up, what would be good to have more than one of to potentially sell or trade away in the future. Just some of the better cards. This Brock Sandshrew is one of them. This one is substantially more desirable than the other Brock Sandshrew in the set. I know that there's at least a few of these. Recall, Sabrina's ESP, Brock's Onyx is a rare from the set. A handful of Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu, Lieutenant Surge, rare non-holo, Blaine's Charmander, Tickling Machine, Charity, another Tickling Machine. A lot of these were ones that I just noticed last night when I was ordering the cards. They seem to be not necessarily in any higher demand, but there was less out there for cheaper prices. So I know that, you know, I can turn maybe the 25 cents into 50 cents or more on some of these, but then some of the other cards have a much larger opportunity for me to, you know, maybe make a couple dollars on the cards. Minion of Team Rocket, Sabrina's ESP again, Misty's Wrath, Erica's Maids, Erica's Perfume, Brock's Training Method, Charity again, Brock's Rhyhorn. This is the rare one where you see all of Rhyhorn. There's another one in this set that's not a rare. Brock's Sandshrew, that same one again from earlier. Two more of those. And a Brock's Golem, rare non-holo. Now I'll move to the Gym Challenge cards. We have Misty Staryu. This is the more desirable one. Blaine, rare non-holo. Giovanni's Pinsir. Erica's Bulbasaur was a big one when I was shopping for the cards last night. Misty's Wish, a rare non-holo. Sabrina, rare non-holo. Erica's Kindness. This one was another one. This one I actually passed on purchasing last night on TCG Player because I couldn't find one for like under $7 in any reasonable condition. So very happy to have picked this one up because I actually don't have one of these on the way from that order. Sabrina's Kadabra. Lieutenant Surge's Eevee. This was another pricier one. Now this one's a little beat up, but nothing too bad as far as how it would look in a binder for my own collection at least. I do have one of these on the way, so one of them will get resold, but I'll probably just decide at the point that I get it which one I want to keep and sell. Another Sabrina's Kadabra, Sabrina's Hypno, Brock's Primeape. I remember this being one of the more valuable uncommons. Another Erica's Bulbasaur, another Giovanni's Pinsir, Rocket's Secret Experiment, Brock's Sandslash, Blaine's Quiz number 2, Koga's Ninja Trick. I know I got a few of these. Now the Japanese version of this card had a sort of banned artwork that didn't make it to English, so eventually I would like to pick up a Japanese one just to try to get all of those banned cards, if you will. Koga's Muck, rare non-holo. Another Brock's Primeape, Sabrina. Brock's Protection, a rare trainer. Giovanni's Last Resort. And Sabrina's Psyduck. I love the artwork in the gym sets as well. Okay, now moving on to, actually real quickly, I'll go over the Wizards Black Star promos. Got a Meryl, Misdreavus, and Unknown J. Nothing too crazy there, but I always like to grab Wizards promos when I see them for cheap. Alright, so we will go to Neo Destiny next. Get that in focus. Dark Executor. Most of the Neo cards I tried to just not get duplicates unless they were like rares, just because these are all mostly for my collection. The Dark Executor, Unknown V, Swinub, Remoraid, Mantine, Gligar, Phanpy, Seal, Light Wigglytuff. I did get 2 of these for sure. This artwork is just too good, and I think this is a pretty desirable card. It's certainly desirable by me, at the very least. Dark Pupitar, Growlithe, Execute, Dratini, Venonat, Remoraid. I think I already had one of those in there. Totodile, Larvitar, Imposter Professor Oak's Invention, Unknown L, Unknown V again. I guess I got doubles on that one. Unknown T, Light Machoke. There's that other Light Wigglytuff. Dark Octillery, Porygon, and Unknown Z. Then we'll do Neo Revelation, Remoraid, Murkrow, Unknown K, Flaffy, Unknown B, Graveler, Golbat. I just realized that this is a German one, unfortunately, so that one will go to the side. It's tough when you're looking through so many because the name is the same on that one, but it has the KP instead of HP, so that one I'll have to replace. Snubble, Smoochum, Unknown Y, Zubat. There's another one, a Sea King. That one is foreign as well. My bad on a couple of these, but Slugma, Goldeen, Old Rod, Geodude, Piloswine, Lantern, Chinchou, Quillfish, Staryu, Shuckle, Magcargo, Swinub, Paris, Healing Field, Apom, Farfetch'd, Quagsire, Jinx, and Skiploom. So unfortunately, I grabbed a couple of foreign ones, and I'm sure they had English versions in that pile that I passed on because I thought I already had one, but it's not like I can't go back. All right, Xatu, moving to Neo Discovery now. Xatu, Omastar, Weedle, Tyrogue, Unknown D, Metapod, Kakuna, Poliwhirl, Unknown E, Unknown F, Unknown I, Teddiursa, Unknown N, Hyper Devolution Spray, Ruin Wall, Hoppip, Spinarak, Pineco, Pupitar, Ammonite, Kabuto, Scyther, Larvitar, Energy Arc, Dunsparce, Hitmontop, that one's a rare, Wooper, Unknown U, Unknown O, Igglybuff, Sentret, Unknown M, Politoed, rare non-holo. I did just get the holofoil version of this card, so now I have the both of them. And Poliwag. Next, I will go through the Neo Genesis cards. We have Berry, Noctowl, Spinarak, Moo Moo Milk, Super Rod, Pokegear, Focus Band, Furret, Professor Elm, Card Flip Game, Elekid, 2 of those. There might actually be some more even. I picked those up because it's a rare non-holo that was in the bulk. Sunkern, Gloom, Cyndaquil, Quilava, first edition Sneasel, rare non-holo. Very happy with that one. Try to make that focus. Totodile, the other Totodile. Wooper, Swinub, Oddish, another Elekid, Mareep, Chikorita, Hoppip, Sudowoodo, Sprout Tower, Snubble, Sentret, Girafarig, Natu, Bill's Teleporter, New Pokedex, Pokemon March, Croconaw, Chinchou, Magby, that one's a rare, Electabuzz, and Cyndaquil. So that's it for the Neo sets. And then I'll move on to the small amount of legendary collection cards. The Boss's Way, Eevee, Ponyta, Mankey, oops, missed one, Voltorb, and Potion Energy. Couple of Team Rocket cards. I do have all the non-holos for this. Well, actually I'm missing a very small amount, like 3 of the rare non-holos still, but Psyduck, Here Comes Team Rocket. The Psyduck's first edition, so thought I'd pick it up. Here Comes Team Rocket, and a couple of Rainbow Energy, 3 of them. A bunch of base set 2, mostly just rares, I believe. There might be some others thrown in there, but mostly rares. A lot of these old trainer cards like Item Finder and Computer Search, you'll see a lot of. That's because those are some of the most valuable trainer cards from base set and base set 2. That being said, I don't think they really probably move that well in a card store because, I don't know, nobody's really out there hunting for just this Item Finder card. They're readily available online. They're just worth a little bit more for some reason. Beedrill, another Item Finder. Whoops, I dropped that one. Pokemon Trader, Computer Search, handful of those. Dugtrio, Farfetch'd, that one's an uncommon. Pokemon Breeder, another Trader. Beedrill, Victory Bell, couple Dugtrios. Computer Search, Trader, Pinsir, another Search, another Victory Bell, couple of Item Finders, Pidgeotto ×2, and a Dragonair. Dragonair and Pidgeotto are actually surprisingly worth a little bit too. Move on to, now I don't know exactly what I have in need for base set 2. It's a 130 card set, so I need to go through and catalog everything on Poke Collector so that I know what I have and still need. So for Fossil, I picked up a Moltres, Haunter, Gengar, Articuno, Lapras, another Moltres, Magneton, another Hypno, a couple of them. Aerodactyl, Haunter, another Hypno. Kabutops, and another Hypno. If I can find those rare non-holos in bulk, I will always take them. A couple of Flareons, starting jungle. Clefable, Mr. Mime, a couple of those. Another Clefable, Scyther, Mime, Victory Bells, Kangaskhan, a Snorlax, Wigglytuff, two of those, and another Scyther. And then the last pile of cards that I picked up today is all base set, and there's going to be definitely a bit of a trend here. Lots and lots of computer search and item finder. Pidgeotto, pretty much all just rare non-holos here though. Ones that, I'll probably swap out the best condition ones for my personal collection and then sell the rest of them and make a little bit of money to ultimately purchase more Pokemon cards. And that's how I keep the collection growing. Buy stuff in bulk like this, and then I will sell them individually rather than, having piles and piles of it get sold as bulk. Anyways, that was a look at all of my pickups from today. And I will have a pretty big mail day coming up with all of those Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge cards. So thank you for watching, and please consider subscribing for more Pokemon card content.